I suffer from a rare condition. It's a chronic illness. Doctors call it cluster headaches. I can see you all going like, is she really going to complain about her headaches? But it's not really a headache. I know that most of you have experienced headaches, maybe even severe ones, maybe even migraine. And migraines really suck. But a cluster headache is not really a headache. It's the headache. Doctors even call it the suicide headache. Cluster headaches are so much worse than anything you can experience. When you have an attack, all you can do is suffer and suffer. And then you just sit there wondering whether you've gone crazy or not. Nobody knows what causes them. They just happen. Some treatments are available, but they're not easy to deal with. Verapamil, it's a beta blocker that makes me go all dizzy. I have some painkiller, which makes me all sleepy. When an attack occurs, I have some sumatriptan shots, which make me feel worse than ever. So if you want to know more about this condition, I'll post the Wikipedia link down there, so please click and raise cluster headache awareness. My story doesn't matter. There must be plenty out there. There's a lot of suffering and a lot of illness in this world. Cancer, Crohn's disease, depression, chronic migraine, fibromyalgia. Did I say this one right? Anorexia, multiple sclerosis. Have I missed one? There are a lot of diseases, but their names do not matter. What really matters is your attitude about it. What really matters is how, when life throws lemons at you, you're gonna make lemonade out of it. What really matters is how you're going to take all this pain that you hate, this pain that makes you want to throw up, and that makes you want to up. Take all of it and lay it down at the foot of the cross. And there, God is going to turn it into precious gold, to something so great you can't even fathom. It's called redemption. At first, maybe the first week, I was going all excited about it. Yes, 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 I'm going to suffer for our Lord. Yes, yes, yes. And then, after a week or so, the whole thing got kind of old. So I switched to Saint Teresa of Avila mode. If that's the way you treat your friends, no wonder you have so many enemies. She really did say that. Then I started bargaining with God and acting like a petty child. Look, Lord, I don't mind suffering. I don't mind sharing your cross. But headaches? Really? Headaches? You can't be serious. I got kind of mad at God, wondering how he could let that happen to me. I'll be honest with you guys. I used to think being sick was kind of cool. Not in the cool sense of the word. What I mean is, Saint Therese of Lisieux, Chiara Luce, Marthe Robin, well, their sickness was something to offer up to the Lord, and I kind of wanted to be like them too. I really wanted to suffer for the Lord. But being sick, it's not what you see in movies when pretty girls die of cancer with people crying around their bed and everything ends well. It's not as easy as what you read in saint stories when they suffered with a smile on their face and angels all around. But it's really not that easy. Illness in real life is not as illness in book. Illness means medication that makes you feel worse than ever. Illness means boredom when you're stuck at home because you had to give up on school because it's just too much to handle. Means doubts. Doubting about yourself, doubting your body, and doubting God. Illness means loneliness when the whole world is staring at you like you want attention or something, when you'd give anything to be normal again. I was wondering why God would let that happen to me. Why, while I'm only 18, He would keep me from running, doing sports, hanging out with friends. Why He would make me suffer so much when I knew I wasn't strong enough to take it. There's an analogy that a priest once told me that really applies well to chronic illness. First, picture all the food you're gonna eat in your lifetime. All the hamburgers, and all the fries, and all the peanut butter, and all the chocolate. Picture it right in front of your eyes. Can you see it? Kind of makes you want to throw up, doesn't it? Well, that's way too much. But still, you're gonna eat it all. Because, one day at a time, it feels normal. It feels enough. Well, this applies to chronic illness too. Picture all the suffering you're gonna endure in your life. All the heartaches, all the pain, all the medication, all the tears. It's enough to throw up. I know, there's enough to throw up. But still, one day at a time, it's gonna feel normal. It's gonna feel okay. Give us this day our daily bread. No more and no less. Enough strength to make it through today and not worry about tomorrow. You've gotta trust that whatever God sends you, however hard it may seem, is gonna make you strong enough to endure it. Endure all of it. And not only endure it, but also give us the grace of turning all this ugly suffering into divine grace. And whenever things get too bad, whenever I feel like giving up and the attacks won't stop coming, I just offer it up. Offer it up for those who suffer more than I do, who didn't get as lucky as I did and feel more desperate than I am. We're all soldiers, aren't we? Soldiers of Christ! And we might get scratched and hurt and even fall at times. Really not an easy battle. But whenever we take a blow, it's to defend our brothers from taking an even harder one. And that's what keeps me going on. Keep holding on, guys. It's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be worthwhile. Que Dieu vous garde!